What is up, everybody? Flip the script here. Now, in honor of Valentine's Day, I thought I would share with you guys a story about the very first time I ever asked out a girl in high school and how very fucked up it turned out to be, but also very funny from you guys' point of view. So let's get into it. This girl was a theater girl, and I have liked her for a very long time. If you all know anything about me, I did theater, so eventually our paths would have met. But in ninth grade, I didn't do theater. And I didn't know she was in theater. I just saw her from afar, crossing the hallways, and I was like, dude, she's really pretty. She's very beautiful. And eventually, over the years, junior year, I finally made it into the advanced theater classes. Now, I did not know that she was going to be in my advanced theater class, but I'll never forget the teacher who invited me to join. There was only one teacher, but she was like, Jimmy, and I'm like, here. And I get tapped on the shoulder from behind, and it was her. And she said, Jimmy, I didn't know you were going to take theater. And I was like, I didn't know you took theater either. And it was just really, shocking that I had called up to her and, hey, now's my chance. And so I talked to my friend Connor, and I told him, I said, dude, I got to ask this girl out. And see this from my point of view, you guys. I was a junior who, I had lost a whole bunch of weight that year. And I was just getting used to the fact that I was now kind of skinny. I was like 275 pounds now. I think at that time I was like 235. So I could fit into the large shirts. I had a whole new wardrobe. I was starting my life as a theater kid. I was starting to become somebody and get my self-esteem back. Now, this was about February, I guess the 12th actually. So today. And I said, dude, I gotta ask her out, but I'm too afraid. And he says, dude, just ask her out. If she says no, hey, you asked out a girl. Who cares if you got rejected? Grow some balls. And I spent the next couple of nights wondering. I'm like, should I ask her out? Should I not? What if I get rejected? What if she says yes? And so eventually I was like, dude, I'm gonna ask her out. I told him on Valentine's Day, I'm like, I'm gonna ask her out. He said, well, that's great, dude. When? I said, today. And he's like, well, I mean, it is Valentine's Day. Anything can happen. And so on the 14th, which is Valentine's Day, of course, theater was the last class. It was the last period of the day, so I had to go with that agony all day of what should I say? Am I going to get rejected? And finally, we go to 7th period, and I'm just staring at her all class. Kind of creepy, but, And eventually the bell rang, and I called up to her, and I was talking to her. Now, I'm not going to say her name just because. And I walk up to her and I said, do you want to go on a date? Now at this point my heart is pounding because I've never asked out a girl before. And she said she was working. Now I did not get rejected. She said that, we could, go on a date some other time or hang out. She said hang out. And I took that as a date type deal. I go to Walmart late at night and I see her. And I see her with another, not a guy. I see her with a girl. And I saw them kiss. And I walk up to her and I'm like, hi. And she said, oh yeah, by the way, I'm a lesbian. And I was crushed. I was like, my first high school crush was a lesbian. And like nowadays I cannot help but laugh because it's just so funny. It's like my first try to, like, honestly, wrap your head around that. Could you imagine your very first high school crush being a lesbian? I'm like, You're a lesbian? She's like, yeah. I'm like, God damn it. It's like now you can't help but laugh because it's like, that is a crazy story. And at first I was heartbroken because I was like, my first high school crush didn't even like guys. And then, it's like, it kind of helps your confidence because it's like, she didn't reject me because I was ugly or fat or anything like that. She rejected me because she didn't like guys. But, yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed today's really awesome high school story. I hope that, like I said, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. But, be sure to leave a like, comment down below what you all thought about this story, and subscribe. But as always, I've flipped the script, and I hope that you guys enjoyed my Valentine's Day story. Peace out.
Never a doubt. Good job. Changing!